Hi, CD Bestie. This is David. Check out my interview only on thecreativethis.com, the number one music website in Indonesia.
Hello, City Bestie. Welcome back to another Creative This exclusive interview and another opportunity to catching up with this young musician, which started his career by releasing music that he makes on an app on his iPhone, and now he's thriving. Here with me now is the one and only D4VD, aka David Anthony Burke. Hey, man, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm totally great. It's so nice to see you again after the
Same
lifetime.
here. Yeah.
So, like I said, David, you are now striving, man, attending big shows, performing at the big shows, show up on the fashion event, and more. I couldn't be
hmm
happier for you, man. It's congratulations. How was it?
Thank you. It was amazing. I mean, the whole year, 2023, since January or February, it's been absolutely amazing. I've been here, there, and everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And also you like releasing what is it like music, more music, which not only you held a tour which already wrap up. I know that you keep releasing music and also an EP. How do you still productive to creating music while on tour?
Actually, I didn't. I had no time at all to do that. Most of the music that's coming out now is like the songs that didn't make it onto the first project. So the
Ah,
Lost Petals is kind of like a continuation of Petals of
mm,
Thorns.
I see.
But I made all that music before tour. So yeah, it was a lot of music.
Wow. So you're releasing more music this year, and the thing that surprised me before, like, I didn't know that you are collaborating with Holly Humberstone and Lovey. Like, how was that collaboration even happen in the first place? It's your first time collaborating with other artists, right?
Yeah. It was an interesting process too. I mean, with Harley, I was in London for a show and she happened to still be there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull up on you in the studio. And then
Mm,
she was writing a song. I ended up just putting a verse on it right there.
yeah.
Yeah. And then with Leve, we were working with the same producer for a little bit, Spencer Stewart. He had produced Sleep Well and Worthless, which is both on my project, Petals of Thorns. And
Okay.
he just called her, told her to pull up, and then it ended up happening. So
Wow,
yeah.
that is amazing. How's your what is it like? How's your expression after knowing that you're collaborating with such a great musician? The two of women now that have a great career in the music industry as well.
hmm I mean, it feels amazing. I mean, the presence that they brought to the tracks was amazing. I mean, we have Leve's classical jazz influence
Mm,
all over the
yeah.
collaboration. We have Holly Humberstone's anti-pop kind of really
Yes.
dark
Yep.
sound on her record, and yeah, they just brought two very different worlds to the two songs, and it was just a
Mm-hmm.
great collaboration all around. Yeah.
And I do believe it's inspired you in some way to creating more creative music because like two of them like have a different genre. I must say, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I try to branch out and do different genres and do different types of music, but I feel like um they really helped me cultivate that side of the fan bases too,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah. So another surprise that I didn't know is coming is you're announcing your new EP recently. So
hmm
tell me more about this coming up EP of your that called The Lost Petals. Will it still be the same mood as the previous EP? Should we prepare some tissue while listening to it?
You definitely should prepare some tissues. It's a lot of sad music. It's like
Okay.
the continuation of Petals of Thorns. I feel like I left Petals of Thorns off
Ah,
on a cliffhanger with the
okay.
bridge. So you
Okay.
kind of hit the heartbreak, but then you didn't get to marinate in it. So now it's like the bridge, you felt the heartbreak, and now I'm dragging it out through more
The
songs.
the okay, I will prepare
Yeah.
a lot of tissue while listening to your
Yeah.
songs, and I don't recommend any people to listening to your music while they're driving.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, so David, I know that you are the type of songwriter that keeps writing about emotional feeling mostly, and somehow I feel like a lot of people can connect to that some way, right? So
hmm
what do you think about it? This phenomenon, people are more likely to attach to one song, one emotional song, instead of like one like upbeat kind of song. What do you think of that?
I mean, I feel like, in my generation especially, a lot of people are trying to be heard and understood. And the way
Mm,
they're expressing themselves is by attaching themselves to an artist or a song or music. And I feel like music has now become something you listen to be related to rather
yeah.
than for it to change your mood. So it's
Mm,
like if they attach themselves to a song, it's like they want to be understood by somebody else, and have somebody express something that they can't do themselves through music. So
mhm.
I feel like it's more of a personal connection nowadays with music that people have, and it's more
Yeah.
intimate than, oh yeah, I'm put on this song just cause, and it's a vibe. It's more than just a vibe now. So I'm trying to
Ah,
say, yeah,
mhm. So it's way more for them to express their feeling through a song, through emotional songs.
exactly, yeah.
So I'm curious though, with that success that you had right now, I know that you are a successful man right now. Do you still make your song through an app?
I do. I do
Really?
indeed. Yeah, all the songs that are gonna come out on this next EP are all on my phone. Everything is from the phone still. My sister's closet, everything. Yeah.
Wow. Keep the consistency going, I must say.
Exactly. If it's working,
Wow.
why, you know what I'm saying? If it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah.
But is there any like a genre that you really want to try to make a song out of too?
You know what? I want to do country. I'm trying to do some country. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
done R&B, I've done a little bit of indie, done some rock, done some metal,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some country. Yeah.
Why country?
I don't know. I feel like I've just been hearing all the time past thing, especially living in Texas and all that. It's kind of been around me all my life. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into that. Yeah.
Okay. So, David, I know that you've met bunch of people throughout your career, right? But is there any like celebrity that you are starstruck when you first met him or her?
Um,
This is a
Not
random
really.
question, Wa.
Yeah, not really to be honest. I feel like yeah, it's kind of been just like a natural thing. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, okay. So we know that your tour is already over, but we hope that we have a tour from you throughout Asia or perhaps in Indonesia in some way?
Yes, November. Mark that date. I'll be in Jakarta in November. Yeah.
Yes, please.
I can't wait.
Yes,
I
please.
can't
I
wait.
can't wait. So I will bring my tissues and cry together on
Yes.
stage with you and screaming
Yeah.
your song throughout my lungs. And I do hope that we can meet in person. We need to
Yes.
end this. We need to end this and meet in person.
We do. We do. Have
So,
to.
so you are announcing your tour in Jakarta already. What can we
I
expect
am.
for this tour of yours in Jakarta? Instead of preparing some
Um,
tissue, of course.
yeah, of course. You prepare your tissues, but also prepare to jump, prepare to sweat because it's gonna get crazy. So yeah.
Okay, okay. We can wait for you to have you here in Indonesia and celebrate your songs together and screaming like I said, screaming out of our lungs throughout your songs and yeah, enjoy the moment, man.
Yeah,
So
I can't wait.
my last question will be: is there any message to your Indonesian fans who can't wait to have you here on November?
I say thank you guys all for the love and support. I love you guys so much. Indonesia, it's such an honor to even be going there after the success of Romantic Homicide and Here With Me because the producer of the instrumentals is from Indonesia. So shout out to Dan Darmawan. I hope to see him around when we're in Jakarta. And
Wow,
yeah, without Indonesia, there'll be no David. So shout out Indonesia, man.
wow, that surprised me. You have some producer in Indonesia as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love working with producers from all over the world, and it just so happens that talented producers in Indonesia. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. And I hope that it started something that you can like maybe like have a collaboration also with Indonesian artists in some way.
I would
Perhaps.
love to. I would love to.
Okay, David. Thank you so much for this time. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, and I hope that you always well and always thriving.
Thank you so much. You too. Thank you.
And I can't wait to have you in Indonesia.
Same. November. Let's
Thank you,
go.
man.